Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. I don't remember what day we were on. I feel like I haven't been on here for a week, and that's really how long it's been. I think I last filmed last Tuesday, and I had filmed ahead that much because I was going to be gone this whole long weekend. I'm here in Canada. It was a long weekend, and I was looking after my grandkids, and I was hoping I would have a little bit of time to do some stuff, but I really didn't. I did go for a thrift store haul, and I got some antiques, so I will have a video on that next Sunday. But today is Monday, and I had promised a video for Monday. I'm going to try and get it out today, but it is 8 o'clock in the evening already, and I am not holding out any hope that that's going to be done. So I think this might be Tuesday. I think I am skipping a day. I am breaking all the rules. So today, as you see in the title of the video, I am joining in on the Junk Journal 3 Under 30 challenge, and I don't do anything small, so today I am going to try and bind 3 journals in under 30 minutes. I know I can do it. The signatures are in already. I've already cut them to size, and I've done all the prep work. I just haven't put the holes in it yet. So they are, this one is a 1969 cover of the Prairie Garden, and you can see it says 1969. I'll show you right there, because let's just zoom out just a little bit. There. 1969, and this magazine cost $1.35. I have been using some pages out of here, and then I decided today that, like that would be a great journal cover. I don't want them to just disappear. I don't know how I'm going to decorate the front yet, but I know that I am going to reinforce the spine here, and I have already reinforced the spine in here with paper tape. And I have done the same with some of the pages because they were glued into the books, and I have reinforced them with the paper tape just to make sure that it all stays nicely together. I have done the same for this antique book. It is an antique math book, and I just want to make sure that it doesn't fall apart. So there we go. I have 3. The signatures are all the same, and basically like the whole process is going to be the same. So this is a sort of a mass make, I guess. Here we go. So I have to first, I've done one already, so I will take a few minutes off of my time for that. I am going to set a timer right now, so you can see that I am setting the timer. I am going to try and not edit this video at all. I am going to go with, this is what it is, 30 minutes. So what I need to do, I am going to start with this one. 30 minutes, but I need to take a few minutes off. So I know exactly what I need to do. I need to put a little glue on this 1969 Prairie Gardener, and it is absolutely beautiful with the roses on the front. Is this the shorter one? There was one that was a little shorter than the others, so I need to make sure that I am taking them correctly. I think so. I think this one is. These are both the same. I don't know then. All right. So what I'm using is my coffee dyed sheet that I am using for lots of other projects as well. And I'm using my 3-in-1 glue and just gluing it along the spine right there. So I am mass making, so that means that it is going to be a little bit of a oh, how do you call that? Where you do the same thing over and over and then you do it again. And then you do the next step. Oh, did I get it in the center? I think I did. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So then I just want to go just slightly along the edge here. I want to leave like most of the sheet just loose so that you can lift it up and you can see what year the magazine is actually from. See, you can still lift it up. I'll show you on here as well because the 1964 kind of disappeared. So here now you can lift it up and you can see that it is from 1964. That is the same with this one from 1965. You can lift the fabric up and see that it is from 1965. I just don't want to cover it up completely. This has the most amazing artwork on both sides of the papers, so there won't be very much added to the cover, mostly because I just want to keep this how they designed it. It is just so cool, and now you can use it as a journal there. And I'll do the same with this one, just a little along the edge. I know I have one more and I can't find it, so I am just doing the 3 this time. That's why I thought it would be a great project. It's not totally straight here. Well, I can't change it now without totally wrecking everything. However, you can lift it up and see 1969 on there. I think they're really cute. All right, so next we need to make the template for the holes, and I need something that will be the same size as the magazine. So let me just use a not so cool page. So I need to draw out the center in here. Oh, the center is right there. I did get the bottom right. There we go. That's my center line. And then let's measure this out. I know that the pages are mostly a lot smaller than the cover, so I can take quite a bit of space. I'm just going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. This is the top. So I'm going to lay it right along the center line here. Right along the center line that I drew there. Okay, and then I'm just going to lay this in the center here. And I know I'm doing this wrong, but that's okay. I'm just doing it so that I have something to go by. Open this up. Sort of line it up so that they're even. There we go. That's one. Center line. So I'm just going to find the center. And you can tell I'm just eyeballing it. My ruler. Yeah, I'd taken all kinds of stuff with me to do, and I did none of it. I was too busy with the kids all weekend, running after them and going to the festivities in town with them to see mommy and daddy. And so yeah, we just had a wonderful weekend. Line this up in the center. It's actually surprising how much time it takes to do all of this. But I want to start working on getting some stock ready. So working on little projects is wonderful, but I need to get some journals made. That's really where I'm at right now. And I think these are just lovely to have. Like, they're vintage, there's antique paper in them, from a vintage atlas to antique music paper, and yeah, like the music paper in here. Oh no, it's vintage music paper. It's from the 40s. So music paper from the 40s. There's an envelope in here. The atlas is from the 80s. Then this is from 1888 or something like that. This one is from the early 1900s. So yeah, like it's a little bit of a mixed bag of vintage antique paper being used in here, but it's cool. All right, I think I can punch some holes. So I'm going to start by punching the holes in the cover. And it is not a very hard cover. So that is why, like, I put the fabric on it. I put the paper tape in there. It is not like, it's maybe cardstock. One, two. 3. It's 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I did already cut the thread and everything, so it is that far ready. One. 2 is really, when you start cutting this, I'm so glad I put the enforcement on there. One, 2. The other thing that I was thinking was I could laminate it, but I don't really want to do that. I want to keep it looking a little vintagey. Okay, let's go to the top here. Okay, let's get this in here, go back in here, line it up with the bottom hole. There we go. Then I need my thread. I should have threaded this on the needles already, but I did not. So I am just using cotton thread. It's one of these big balls of yarn. I like using it. It also is vintage, so it's kind of cool to use that instead of wax thread. Am I going through the hole? No, of course I'm not going through the hole. Now I'm going through the hole. Whoops. Does anybody else have the same problem every time? The last hole, like coming back into it, just doesn't always want to do it. And especially when you are rushing, it doesn't want to do it. Got it. Let's take this off. Line it all up nicely now. I think she's lined up. Why is it not? I know I cut pieces off the top and the bottom to make it work. Okay. Of course it goes wrong. What did you expect? There we go. Yes, I'm well aware that that's not how you do it. Not. And I always put in an S not, just to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. There we go. This one is done, and it's cute. Cute. Pardon. I don't have a silent chair, unfortunately. Okay, let's line this up. This one is neat. Okay. The thread, grab your needle. And hopefully I'm not fumbling this time because I am running low on time. That one went straight through. Pardon my reach. And we just need the last one to come back in here. And I'm just going to right away do it the easier way. Threads to either side of that. Pull it nice and taut. It's good. I just don't want to mess with the binding just because I am trying to do this in time. Doesn't mean I want to mess with the actual construction of everything. Perfect. That's 2. I have 5 minutes left. Can I do it? Because Margaret says the intro and the outro do not count. So it's just the construction that counts. So can I bind this journal in just over 5 minutes? And I know, like, I will be over time by a little bit because I had already put the cover, or not the cover, the enforcement on the outside of the other one. That doesn't line up. Why isn't it lining up? These line up. This one does not. Why not? Just repunch it. Good there. My apologies. I'm not good there. There's a little line on that paper, and I figured that's what it was, because there was a couple of times that I had wanted to use that line instead of the line that I had drawn. So now I am lined up. It's just my hand not wanting to push the needle through. That's all that is. Just need a little help. That's all that was. There was no, it was lining up perfectly. I just couldn't find the strength. Two minutes left. Am I going to make it? Oh my goodness, I am really struggling here today. Never struggle like this. What the heck? There we go. 49 seconds. One knot, two knots, come on, and an S knot. I did it. I did it. I honestly didn't think I was going to. I was like, well, I'll eat crow because I don't think this is going to happen. But I did it. This one is not fitting as nicely as the other ones, but they do fit very well. Whoops, that's a different kind of paper. So let's just run through one of them because they're all pretty much the same, so that you can see what kind of pages I have used. So I have used, this is Easter dyed paper. It is absolutely beautiful. I used Easter egg dye for that. This is an arithmetic book from the 30s, and it has been very well used. I may go through it with an eraser and get rid of all the lines. This is tea dyed paper. This is coffee dyed paper. This again is Easter egg dye in green. Then there is the antique math book. Piece of a vintage map from the 80s. An envelope that I dyed. I think it is really cute. Love the color on it. Then this is beautiful dyed paper, and I have to tell you that I don't 100% remember how I did it, but there's gold paint in here, there is tea dye, there's other inks that I've put through it, so it's just a beautiful color of paper. Then this is tea dyed paper, and the center page is music paper. I thought that would be cool. I will put beads on here probably. So yeah, that is the one journal, and then the other ones are all pretty similar. Like it's the same setup. The papers are different, but they are all in a similar way. That was 3 under 30 for me. So I'm going to say that it was 3 under 32 minutes for me, because I did put the spine on the one already. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun to try and speed make something. Are they perfect? No, absolutely not. And tomorrow I will do something different, because I am still doing the 100-day project. I don't want to do 3 under 30 every day this month. I will do a few different projects throughout the month that are 3 under 30. These 3 journals are going to go into a shop at some point. I don't know when or how or what is going to happen, but yes, they are going to go into a shop. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you know when I am posting the next video. I did give lots of notice for the Monday video that it probably wasn't, or that I was going to be late. I surely apologize that it didn't happen. I just couldn't make it happen. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a lovely Tuesday. Bye.